What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy SuperJirachi here, back again with another Pokemon Showdown video going on here, and I'm going to play really quick before I have to go to school, and after that I will be having to dip and do that. But we have a team that we haven't showcased yet. It is Aurora Veil offense for OU. It's Volcarona, this weird Volcarona set that I found just searching around YouTube, and no stab. You'll find it has no stab, no fire, no bug move, but it does have HP ground for Heatran, Psychic for like Toxapex and stuff, and Giga Drain for there's a few things that it hits I can't remember off the top of my head, but I mean we'll see if that works out well. We have a Choice Scarf Kartana because no game is lost if you have a Choice Scarf Kartana in the back. You can definitely pull out some things if you have that still alive at all. I said Aurora Veil, so we have Ninetales. We have Chansey for rocks, Gyarados Mega, and Flying EMZ Landorus with Defog. So let's see if we can get some good games right now. Hopefully we can get some fast-paced games with this offensive but Chansey team, and we can get a good live up before I go to school. I was really hoping to be able to post today, so I'm glad I was able to get on Showdown. So let's see what we have. We have does this clown look like smaller than usual? Maybe that's just me. Anyway, I think so. If he leads Landorus, I should be able to Veil. I think we Veil on everything actually, except for like this. So we'll just lead Ninetales and see what happens. And he does lead Blacephalon, predicting that. So we're gonna go straight to Chansey. Unless he's the sub Calm Mindset, then he doesn't beat us. And we can even, so yeah, we're not taking that as well as we'd hoped because of the burn. However, I don't think anything really wants a Toxic except for this. And Finny gives us our Ninetales again, so we'll just, yeah. I thought he might do that again. And we'll get some residual off on this boy. Plus, that move doesn't always hit Fire Blast, that is, so we'll be able to soft boil it up, and you don't beat us. I don't know why he's not switching out. You have like Z move? Yeah, okay, so Finny does come out right now. And like I said, that does give us our Ninetales. If you want to double back the Blacephalon, that's fine, but that's the only double that helps you. And we still have one more turn of Hail, and we can get up our Aurora Veil after that, so we should be fine. He does double back, but, so I mean, that's a good play. But like I said, you're Toxic at the end of the day, and we still have our Chansey, which always comes in, which is, it's just so ignorant. This pink Pokemon just always coming in. You can trick us, I really don't care. I will always Stealth Rock and then switch out. So I will always Stealth Rock and then switch out after that. So he's playing it out well and not letting me get my Veil up because he sees all the offensive threats that we have. Literally every single one of these except for Chansey can just put in work after Veil. You don't knock me out with Ninetales, but I think you might go for Dragon Dance. It'd be smart to go for Dragon Dance actually. What do I want to do about that? I can go Landorus, or I can go Gyarados. The plays, they're endless. So I'm just gonna go Landorus right now and get off an Intimidate, as he might want to, yeah, so I thought he might Dragon Dance up. We will start off with, we'll just go straight for the Z Fly and I think get some damage off. We can. I think he might, will you go over 1,000 arrows on this? I'm not too sure. We could SD since we're max speed, but we'll just go straight for a Z Fly. Yeah, so he wants to do that. And I will be doubling back between, as that does really good damage. So I guess I don't even need to double. If you're Dragon Dance Z move, you can knock me out, I think. But other than that, I think I'm fine. And you can protect. Yeah, oh, so I see Leftover. So I guess he's not Z move at all. So he's not going to be able to do anything to my Landorus very much. Because we live that attack easy. And Zygarde doesn't have the greatest attack stat. So you need a lot of boosts, especially against the Landorus. So we get that KO, which is very nice for us. Because Finny most likely going to defog, but every time you don't double, we get our Veil up. See, I don't care about that at all. So he didn't even, the rocks didn't really matter actually. The Blacephalon is basically useless as long as I keep Chansey even sort of alive. However, it can, and he can't even stall me out either because he's Toxic. So even though I have a Choice Scarf, I can just keep soft boiling until he dies. So anyway, we're gonna get up our Veil as he might see Nature's Madnesses. And we have to stay in too because he might want to defog again. So we're gonna do this until we can pick him off. Yeah, I thought he might defog. He might even spam defog right now, which would be a good play. In fact, does he have... So he has lefties. We're gonna make sure to go for the KO right now. And hopefully we can set it up again on another Pokemon. I didn't want him to get leftovers, and then his next leftovers would put him right past the range, so my freeze drive wouldn't have knocked him out. So I had to KO him there. Anyway, we're going to Chansey. He goes to Hoop. Hoop, there it is. And he can go for his attack. I'm not sure what he wants to do. We'll Soft Boil just to see, I think. Well, no, you can have Drain Punch, definitely. You can definitely just have Drain Punch. So I think Volcarona is not a terrible play at all. But we're not going to do that yet. We're just going to go with Landorus. And just to see what he wants to do. Normally they're like Scarf and stuff. So he does go for that attack. I think that Scarf Kartana can clean up because the Blacephalon's low and it doesn't come in. Let's see. Because I think Leaf Blade KOs this, definitely. We'll just see what happens, and we'll just go for the Leaf Blade right now. You can go Landorus, but you're still going to take a heavy hit from that. He does go Landorus, most likely defensive. Gets the -1. How much damage do we do? Literal 0. So I am underestimating Landorus, and that's how that goes. So you can go for Earthquake. Yeah, so that's fine. We get our Mon in, and why are we Moxie on this? We were not supposed to be Moxie at all. Maybe I was. I can't remember. I made this team a little while back, so maybe Moxie was the play back then. But anyway, this kind of just wins as well. Well, no, I need damage on Alomomola, definitely. We'll just go straight for a Waterfall here and see what happens. I see U-turns, which might not have been the play because now your Landorus is super low, and Kartana, like I said, just comes straight through. Hoop comes out, and let's see. We outspeed Hoop at +1, even if he's Scarf. So we're gonna just Mega and Dragon Dance on this man. Get that added bulk for the defense boost. Get that added defense type for our resistance to his Hyperspace Fury, and we can just go straight for a Waterfall right now as Alomomola comes out, and you're not even Rocky Helmet, so we'll Crunch as we even crit the Alomomola and get a defense drop as he Toxics us, but that's I think we won that exchange, definitely. I definitely think we won that exchange. He can protect all he wants, but Crunch really nabs me a KO right now, and I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna claim it right now. Landorus is his choice of sack. He's most likely gonna go. I could see him go Alomomola and then protect. He actually chooses to go Blacephalon, which is again a fine play. We don't want to give him a Beast Boost at all. It's smart for him to go that so he can try and get off some damage, but he's not going to be able to. I really don't care. And like I said, Chansey just coming through and doing what it does, which we all hate it for, which is just letting, just basically giving it infinite switch-ins to literally like 90% of everything in the tier. Chansey's so stupid, but it's so good too. Like if I was using this for a tournament, I would definitely be using, or I might consider having to use a Chansey because it's just so freaking broken. But that's neither here nor there. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Hoop dies to Leaf Blade no matter what. So we're just going to go into Kartana and hopefully just win the game right here. Remember, like I said, Scarf Kartana, as long as you have a Kartana in the back, you've never lost the game. And we were in the driver's seat the whole time, and he forfeits there. Very, very good, very understandable. So this team is actually very, very good. You can double around on the Ninetales and try and make sure that it doesn't get up the Aurora Veil at all, but at that point I'm just gonna have a bunch of like offensive threats to go into. So I mean, it's a very, very well crafted team in my personal opinion, if I do say so myself. So we have another game here, and his leads include Landorus, most likely defensive. Well, he could not be defensive. He could be Rocks this and then Z-move this with Scarf this. Actually doesn't sound too bad. His team's really broken, by the way. So we're gonna see if we can't go into... We'll lead Ninetales because we have switch in for this if he does lead the Excadrill. And our switch in consists of, I believe, Gyarados. In fact, we can even be cheeky and try and go Volk. We'll go Volk just to see if we can't get the move off. As I knew he would Iron Head, and see if we. So we do get the Burn Body. See, there we go. There's the plays. There's the exact plays we want. So this is no longer a threat anymore, and I don't have to worry about it very much. I can take this opportunity and start boosting if I want. I'm not sure if that's what I want though. He goes Lele right now, which is a smart play. I could have even boosted with my Volcarona. So he's either Scarf or doesn't have Rock Slide, because I feel like you would have gone for it there versus Volk, even at Burn, but like -2. But so this Mon is one where I literally only have Chansey for it. So we're gonna go Chansey right now as he Thunderbolt. Very respectable play. He has the Psyshock too, so we get up our rocks, but our Chansey is very low, which is very bad for us. Another Psyshock should come out, and he should pick up the KO on us, and we still need this for Grim plus Tapu Lele. So what should I do? If it's Psyshock, I should go Kartana, because we live. But if it's anything else, we might have to sack. His play should, well, if it's anything else, we should stay in. And I'm deciding if I want to just try and start winning with Ninetales right now. It might be worth, but we'll try and soft wilt as he does Psyshock again. Very good play on his part. The play that he needed to make. And I don't think Psyshock knocks us out at all. Then again, we are just a Ninetales. He's not Scarfed at all, so because he did switch up moves there. So maybe he Z-moved this, I'm not quite sure. But we can go into this Mon and click, I think we can click, yeah, we'll just click Smart Strike, as he does stay in and give us the Lele, so that's very good for us. Exactly what we wanted out of that turn. We will go into our, I believe, Lando Spine, and then we can click SD if we want. Yo, this beat is so fire, by the way. Does anybody else hear this beat going on in the background? This beat is so flames. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Newmore for the beat choice, because he hooked me all the way up with that. His link will be down in the description below. So I really want to try and win with Volk, just because we have the coverage for almost everything, except for Pinsir, I think. We would have to Psychic that a couple of times. It's kind of annoying, but either way, we'll see what we want to do. I'm not sure what I want to do. I'll just go Landorus. Usually the designated switch for opposing Landorus. As he goes straight for his Z move. He was Supersonic Sky Strike the whole time. One Supersonic Sky Strike deserves another. So we're going to go for that attack right now. As he does... Ooh! Look at this. Look at this. Supersonic Sky Strike at neutral, right? Not very effective. KO'd the Excadrill after burn. That's completely insane. And he wants his form right now. It's very obvious that he's going to go for most likely a water attack, I would say. He could go for Dark Pulse, I guess. But I don't think he would, because that lets in Ninetales for free. They're most likely Specs. Yeah, he's smart to keep his Landorus healthy, though, because my Kartana is definitely a threat. Anyway, we don't want to sack this at all. Water attack doesn't always hit, so I'll hope it's Dark Pulse. As he does go for Dark Pulse, we make the play there. We can go for the Veil. Don't flinch me. Excellent, beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted to see. We can go for, I think Freeze Dry picks up something. Yeah, Freeze Dry does the most damage to the Toxapex, which I thought might come in. And now you're kind of on the defensive. I can go for another Freeze Dry if I want, or I can try and... Yeah, I'll go for another Freeze Dry, and if you want to do that, I'll Encore you into it, and then most likely scare you out with the Gyarados. He's smart to go Pinsir, but I'm behind a screen. I'm a Gyarados, I am behind a screen, I am here, and I am now. What do you have for me? You have Return? Okay, that's fine. And we can go straight for the Mega and try and get a waterfall off and KO this. As we do end up doing that, goes Landorus. What do you do to me? I'm not too sure at all. I'm gonna boost up. Let me give me another one. Let me go ahead and give me another one. That's crazy. I think he might even go back to Landorus too. That's the worst part. If he goes Landorus, then it's not that great for us. He does stay in. Oh my goodness, he makes the play. He makes the play. It's a good play. Which we can try and boost up one more time alongside him. He's really smart to go for, or to stay in with Toxapex because, so he's going to scald me here. See if he gets the burn. You get the lucky burn? He does get the lucky burn. So I feel completely destroyed there. I got greedy, yes, but yeah, I should have just tried to hit Landorus. I mean, he switched out, so yeah, there's nothing really I could do there. Earthquake has a chance to KO, by the way. So we're going to go for that. And we do pick up the Toxapex. So either way, we got something out of that. And we're still a +1 Gyarados, even if burned. So he goes this Mon, and I think we'll give him his form if, yeah, so I don't know why you would go for that attack at all. Because that's doing literal 0. Even with 5 hits, it doesn't pick up the KO. Maximum luck, by the way, on this guy. Maximum luck, if anybody else noticed. He doesn't even get his form either. So he's going for, he's locked into that attack. He got up a Toxic Spike before. So, kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying that he's in this position because he got the straight up, he got the burn, and he also got the play right before on the Landorus switch that I thought he might do. But anyway, Halo's gonna wear down this Mon, and he's locked into his attack. So I'm gonna see if I can get up a Veil. So I do give him his form there. Annoying, yes. Very annoying. So we can sack 2. I think we have to sack 2 Mons. Because I don't know. So we're going to calc right now. And I don't think that Kartana lives at all. Versus Greninja. Because he's going to be Specs most likely. They're usually Specs. And I'm pretty sure he's guaranteed 3 hits as well. So this does... Ooh, we do live actually, huh? That's really tempting, very very tempting. Because I do want to keep my Lando, because it can potentially outspeed his Landorus, or at least intimidate his Landorus, so that Volt can come through. That's very very tempting. I'm not sure what I want to do at all. Is that the right set? I have to see if that's the right set that I actually am. So that's with 0 HP, 0 Spadef. And that's Timid, Specs, Shuriken. And it says we live. So I guess I'm going to go on that, right? There's no reason I shouldn't trust that. I can just go this Mon. I can click Leaf Blade right now. And if we pick up this KO, yeah, so that was the correct thing because he's only getting 3 hits. And then we come through and pick up the KO on Greninja, and he forfeits there. So we made the right play. Another win for us. SuperJirachi, Super Squad coming through in the clutch. And we have this beautiful, beautiful stall game. Remember when I said I had school after this? I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to finish this game. If nothing else, this will be the last one. But what can we do to his squad? Volcarona is very good. So he's definitely just going to lead his Mon. I think our play is lead Landorus and just try and boost immediately. Well, he can, yeah. Thanks. He said, have fun. Yeah. You're playing stall, big boy. So I'm not sure how much fun we can possibly have, but we'll try and have as much fun as possible. Just because he said so. Anyway. So actually, I'm not going to waste my Landorus at all. Just because we need it for defog. Like, our Landorus is our way of not completely getting destroyed. So for that reason, we will keep it out of harm's way. I literally just want to fish for some freezes. And see what we can get. Because if I freeze his Mons, then we're set to go. This man even has the freaking Yukamuku, which is crazy. Like, he has, I mean, I can't even call it a different version of Stall, because it's still Sableye, Toxapex, Chansey, you know, Skarm. The only two different mons are these, which I'm not too keen on. He's getting off his rocks. He has Toxic too. I wish I had a Submon. That's exactly what I need, a Submon versus this sort of squad. What do I do to this team? I have absolutely no clue. We'll just go Kartana right now. Oh, he's dual screen? That's cool. Huh. So, I mean, I guess we just start knocking off his items. Yeah, so we'll knock off the incoming this mon. He was only Shed Shell anyway, so that didn't really matter at all. So now you're gonna get up your rocks, I believe. And I believe we force in with our Volcarona. He would go Toxapex. So we're gonna go Volcarona right now. He goes for Roost. And we'll try and force in. Well, he's behind screens too, which is the worst part. Chansey was also definitely a play, so he's gonna go for his Toxic, definitely. As we'll go back to Kartana. He wishes. Very smart, I guess. As I believe this mon's coming back in. He might also just stay in screen. So we're just gonna go for the attack. Gets his wish, which is very smart of him. Let's see. How do I break through? A spike goes up. The Chansey's coming back in, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It sucks that I can't really break through. We'll go Landorus and just defog, I guess. As he might go back to Skarm. I don't know what your switch into this would be. I believe it's just Skarm. Or maybe it's maybe it's Sableye to make sure I don't get up rocks. He goes Pyukumuku, so I could have potentially gotten up my rocks there had I had them. You're definitely unaware as well. Did he know that I was... He might have noticed that I was offensive somehow. Anyway. So I think I need to go into my... We can't let this guy get toxic at all. Or can we? This is not the mon that I need to break through at all either. We can go Kartana. Yeah, so as you go for toxic there every time. Skarmory comes in. And we want in versus Skarmory we really just don't break through this team at all. We're gonna go into our mon here. And your switching is always Chansey. I just don't see how I break through this at all. He doesn't even have to try. He can just literally just switch around and make the safe plays. And then we'll Swords Dance right now. And this doesn't do any more to this Pyukumuku. Yeah, it literally does 0 to his Pyukumuku. As he's just dual reflect on everything. Yeah, this dude is, I mean, he's got the answers to everything I have, so rather than let myself get toxic for no reason, we're just going to... In fact, I should have probably defogged there. I should have definitely defogged. But, I mean, we'll just see if we can't... Yeah, so he's smart to go for these attacks. But... either way, there's not really much we can do about that. So everything's at full as well, except for Chansey, which, I mean, is going to be at full later. We just don't want to give Chansey any sort of good recovery, I guess. I think he might go for his Reflect, which would be very smart on his part. If he goes for... Well, if he goes for Reflect, I can defog. So we have to try and break through him right now. So I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that this is super boring, and I'm also bad against Stall too. That's the worst part. But I mean, this is all we can really try and do. We have defog Landorus, which is good against his screener. So we're just going to have to try and break through right now. We're most likely going to catch a Toxic to the face. But that's about it. Because he doesn't really have any offensive presence at all with any of his mons. So we're just going to have to see if we can break through right now. I have like 10 minutes, by the way, to try and break through him. So I hope he makes his plays. We're going to make our stand right now and see if we can break through. So gonna Earthquake first, then we're gonna defog, and on the turn, yeah, okay, so that's the turn he chooses to not do that, and we'll Z move right here. Yeah, and pick up the kill on that. So the unaware mon is actually gone, and we actually almost have a chance, but not really, since he has Skarm. What do you mean how? Because damage. It's just the rolls. I think he's confused that his reflect isn't up anymore. So yeah, he's definitely confused about what's going on there. I mean, he's not allowed to complain. He's playing stall. I really don't want to hear it. So, anyway, yeah. So, I mean, he didn't really need this at all either. Like, I don't know why he needed this mon at all. He literally still has like physical wall, magic bounce, special wall, freaking both. It's tox effects. It's both. So, do Z mobs go through reflect? Where's your reflect? I don't think he understands like where he's at. There it is. So yeah, we have to educate these stall players around here. So anyway, pick up some big damage on the Hippowdon as he stockpiles. What in the world is that? I have no idea what that was, but he gives us the Hippowdon 2 for no reason. Skarm. I almost want to tell him Skarm is the answer to Landorus. If you weren't aware. I lose now. He actually forfeits. I can't believe it. He never figured out the freaking Skarmory. Oh my goodness. What was I gonna do? He knew my set too. I was Defog, Swords Dance, Earthquake. What else? You know I'm Fly because it's Supersonic Sky Strike. So you knew my whole set. And you didn't just go Skarm at 97%. I don't even want it. Yeah, that's crazy. By the way, we have a lot of points. So, but no, I'm really glad that he ended it there because I really didn't want to have to play that for too much longer. But Landorus breaking through. Very happy you guys got to. I got to showcase that mon. Thank you guys for watching. It's SuperJirachi, and I will see you guys on the next one.